Iran's most modern fighter unit guarding Tehran demonstrates anti-aircraft capabilities. Iran has carried out a rare well-publicized exercise demonstrating the capabilities of its MiG-29 fighter jets, which were acquired from the Soviet Union in the early 1990s and represent the most modern combat jets in its fleet. The Iranian Air Force currently fields 2 MiG-29 squadrons, all comprised of MiG-29A variants, which are the most basic models produced. The MiG-29A first entered service in 1982 in the Soviet Air Force. And other than 2 squadrons of F-14 Tomcats, they are the only post-third generation fighters in Iranian service capable of air-to-air combat. Other than those delivered from the USSR, 4 more MiG-29 seconds were acquired from Iraq when the Iraqi Air Force redeployed its assets to escape Western bombardment in 1991. Iran planned to acquire more MiG-29 squadrons in the 1990s before U.S. pressure on post-Soviet Russia obstructed further sales. Although being refurbished domestically, MiG-29 seconds are not thought to have been modernized with the latest R-77 active radar-guided missiles. They have, however, received relatively modern R-73 missiles for short-range engagements which use infrared guidance, are cued by helmet-mounted sights, and can engage targets at high off-bore side angles. The R-73 was not a standard armament for export clients in the Soviet era, and the Iraqi Air Force's lack of such missiles was seen as a key impediment to its ability to engage American squadrons at close range in 1991. It was the R-73 which was demonstrated in the most recent exercises, the advanced capabilities of which complement the MiG-29 extreme maneuverability. The Soviet jets are still considered to have the best low-speed flight performance in the world, other than aircraft such as the Chinese J-10C with modern thrust vectoring technologies. R-73 seconds were used to engage target rockets, and unlike in most exercises when special training variants of the missiles were used, actual missiles from the Iranian Air Force inventory were employed, indicating Tehran was carrying out a show-off force. While F-14 seconds have been assigned to guard Iranian nuclear sites, MiG-29 seconds are relied on for the defense for the Iranian capital Tehran. They have also been deployed in the past for escorting VIP aircraft. The fighter has a relatively short range, but a much higher rate of operational readiness due to its more conservative maintenance requirements relative to the older and much heavier F-14 seconds. A show of force by Iran comes amid high tensions with the United States and Israel over the country's nuclear program, with negotiations with Washington dragging out and Iran continuing to produce highly enriched uranium in the meantime. Israeli officials have warned on multiple occasions that they could be willing to take military action to prevent Iran from allegedly developing nuclear weapons, although the Israeli Air Force's ability to do so without U.S. support remains limited. The MiG-29 exercise also follows a mass cyber attack on Iranian energy infrastructure, although Iranian officials have yet to state which party they believe to be responsible.